So you mentioned that your career's taken off last year, so you may have not had the opportunity to do this, but what is the best performance that you've given, and what is the best performance that you've actually seen
aside from your Will Smith performance?
Yeah.
So I say years. Well, yeah, it's definitely years ago now. So I kind of started music, and then due to, I guess, what I was going through in life and growing up, I had to kind of put it on pause. But there was a period in time when I was performing and I was young here as well, at under 18s up in Surrey. So I don't know if you know Guildford as well. Yeah. So I was I used to perform there with a few of my friends as well. At some under 18s there, and these were like sold out under 18s, and I don't even think they knew who we were at the time, and they were still there, like enjoying the music and that. So I think that was a great experience at the time. And
you go by the name of Morph back then?
I did, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
So it's been a while since, you know.
But there was a little bit of change in the name, and I ain't going to disclose that just yet.
Fair enough, we understand.
Yeah. But no, it's on there. There's definitely still some stuff on the internet. But I think now, because I haven't been able to perform yet, I wouldn't say there's anything recent in that sense. But going back onto your second question of the best live performance I've seen is probably Kano.
Where was that?
Yeah. So this was my first rave experience, man. So this was in Elephant Castle. There was a venue that was called the Coronet, which is no longer about now. But this is my first, you know, when they used to have like Ministry of Sound raves and it's go crazy, like drum and bass mixed with like grime artists and stuff, and Kano performed there at Coronet, and I was like, raw, I want to do that. That's what I want to do one day.
I think Kano is just, I think he's, out of all the artists on the scene at the moment, he's the OG. I think his. Do you see his recent music video where he's in the car? I can't remember the track, but that I absolutely love that. His creative direction, his music, I think is quality. To be inspired by that, I completely get you.
And also, obviously, his role in Top Boy as well, and the influence of that.
We can't talk.
Insane actor, absolutely.
You're speaking about your versatility in liking different genres of music. I think that shone through in the Manifest EP, like your ability to rap on different types of music. Like you've got a house track in there, you've got more D&B track in there, obviously you've got some grime tracks in there, some slower songs, some storytelling. How do you sort of mix up your flow from song to song? Because there is a lot of variation in the way that you spit.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I think it's a funny one because I don't really tackle the flow first before I jump on the track. I listen to the track and then catch a vibe off the track first. You know what I'm saying? So I would never usually kind of go into the situation when I'm creating music saying I've got an idea that I want to put on paper straight away. It's more that I have to kind of create a vibe sort of thing. So that will then, in terms of the beat, listening to the beat, that will kind of shape how I would flow on a certain beat and so on and so forth. Do you know what I mean?
So do you write your lyrics before you hear the instrumental or whatever, or do you listen to the instrumental, see what vibes you get from it, and then write and then on the beat?
Yeah, of course, man. So I would tend to, I wouldn't usually just write without an instrumental. I can do, but that's more like my poetic side. So when if I'm writing something which is a bit more a cappella, then that's not going to be, that'll be without a beat. But I tend to get the beat first, or have a beat which is a similar sort of tempo, and then write to it that way.
Yeah.
And then from that, that's how I start to structure things up, really.
Yeah, fair, mate. Obviously, you've been on Blackbox, you've been on Link Up TV, BBC. What was it like being on Blackbox TV and Link Up TV? Blackbox and Link Up TV.
Yeah. No, they're massive platforms, and I'm truly grateful for the support that they've given me so far as well, really. So being on those was just a proper genuine and a blessing of a situation to be able to share my music at such an early stage of my career with all the people supporting their channels, as well as being able to reach people who I may not have reached, I guess, starting out, just putting stuff out my own sort of thing.
I mean, for somebody who started out only, in 2020 to be able to have the opportunity to go on Blackbox and Link Up TV is something amazing. So, you know,
I think it speaks to your ability, man. I think it speaks to your ability.
Yeah, definitely.
You've been in both of them. So, how was shooting the music videos for Blackbox TV and Link Up TV?
Yeah. It's good fun, but it's a lot of work at the same time as well. What you see, the final edit, you're so happy for seeing the final edit once it's done as well, because you know what you've done to get to putting that together. So,
of course.
In terms of like, I think the last video I had, which was Wait, produced by Craggle. Shout out Craggle. That was a full day shoot. At a location as well. So we had, I don't know if you saw that, there's a few cars that were in there, some models in there, and all the mates there as well. So it's a matter of getting people there at the right time, being able to shoot in certain scenes, and I don't think for that day, I ate nothing. I didn't eat anything at all for that whole day.
Oh God.
Yeah, because you're just going from left, right, center. But it's good. It's a fun process.
How much say do you have in your videos in terms of like the creative process behind it?
A lot of say. Yeah, because I'm an independent artist as well. So a lot of the vision and what I'm trying to create is definitely come from myself. But I've got a really good team of colleagues that I work with as well at the same time, who we bounce off ideas off each other and piece things together, man. So that's how it works, really.
Right, so next question, Morph. Any 3 artists that you could have on your next album, no matter how big or small, which 3 would it be?
Drake. Obviously, I'm gonna put it into the universe. Why not? Drake.
Yeah, cool. Manifest it, mate.
We'll see what we'll do. We'll send them a DM later on tonight. We'll try and hook it up for you.
Definitely.
Hey, listen, any little helps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2 other rappers. It's a good. I'll go back to her. I know I said it before, but I think she's mad cold. So like that would be sick to have her on the album.
Well, I think especially on your album, your tunes with female vocalists as well are sick. So I think that
love for that.
Yeah, that works well. And your final pick, who would that be?
I'm gonna go for a producer. I'm gonna say Timbaland. Yeah, Timbaland. Like, because I've been watching quite a few of his lives on YouTube recently of him making beats.
Okay.
And he's still a G, man. Still a G in his beats,
definitely.
man. And I think
he's been up for ages.
Oh, but yeah, literally legend. Trust.
Interesting 3 choices, you know. I like him. Definitely.
Nice.
Complete mix.
Right, next question. I'll rate this question. I think this is a good one. Which 5 rappers or music artists would you have on your 5-a-side team? So yourself and 4 others.
This is a question, man. Okay. I'm just going purely from what I've seen as well. So I think this actually might be a bit of a good team. We'll go with KSI because I see him play football.
Cool. A few crossbar challenges.
Yeah. I think he can probably hold his own. Do you know what I'm saying?
On
the team, so
he's big boy now.
He is big.
Yeah. Young Philly, because I watched that charity football match.
Yeah, he put a good shift in that charity football match.
He did.
You wouldn't go for Chunks then.
Shout out Chunks, but we're going with Young Philly for this one.
Yeah, cool.
And then who else? Joe Black, because he's in the team. He's a rapper as well. Check him out if you.
But we'll go for it.
Need to get some.
Yeah. And there's also Don Strapsy as well, who's also in football.
Yeah, fair. I reckon Don Strapsy would be very vocal on the pitch.
Yeah. I think so. I think that's a good team. Yeah.